All right. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the questions. Let's just get right into the questions and answer segment of this 500 subscription video. King Shound asks, can you, Pikanjo, play the banjo? If not, can a pickle play the banjo? Post Mesmeric asks, the greatest question of all, Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue. I have never played Pokemon Blue. Back in the Game Boy Color days, I played Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red to complete my Pokédex, which I'm not sure how I did, because apparently I'm still missing like 2 Pokemon to complete the dex back in the Game Boy Color days, so I don't know. But if I were to pick, I would just pick Red. More because it also symbolizes Red, the protagonist from the original campaign of Pokemon. It was just to represent the player on their journey, and you know, you felt like you were really part of it. And for the time, the game was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed the cartoon at the time, and it was just fun to play. And I think I just picked Red over Blue. Even though I do love the color blue, probably my favorite color, I would go with Pokemon Red. Pikanjo, shall we do a return of the Minecraft server soon? Yes, I think that would be fun. Lucas Ortiz, NY.
There's another one.
Pikanjo, right behind you.
Oh, hello. Flaming Grandma coming through.
This is fine. Everything
Everything is
Fine.
What are you passionate about? Besides gaming and YouTube, of course. What am I passionate about? That's a good question. I was a big passionate member of Newgrounds back in the day with animation. I didn't do a lot of animation myself. Animation is just a medium I really enjoy, and over the years, though, I've kind of fallen out of producing and making that myself. I kind of went into more of the voice acting part, which hasn't really panned out either, but that's a big thing I'm passionate about is animation. I just love cartoons and animated movies and see what they do. I mean, a big part of that was me growing up with The Simpsons, and I really enjoyed a lot of the jokes that The Simpsons do, and, you know, it was animated. It was something that you just didn't have in some of the, you know, I'm a kid, I don't watch a lot of live action stuff. It's surprisingly, probably the most live action stuff I watched was Power Rangers, and I don't know, it's hard to look back on that I mean, I really enjoyed the first season, maybe even 2, but after that, Zio, what else am I passionate about? It's kind of hard. I mean, games really have been a medium my whole life. I've dabbled with an Atari 2600 back in the day playing Asteroids, and my first console was the Sega Genesis. It's where I first played Sonic, and I really enjoyed a lot of the Sonic games back then with Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3, and then moved over to Nintendo 64, and the rest is history at that point. I've played so much Nintendo, not so much Sony, and I've never owned an Xbox, so I don't know. Not to say that they don't make good games, I just play a lot more. Well, I do play a lot more Nintendo games, and I'm getting really off topic here, but I don't play a giant variety of games, but I do play a lot. That's just what I'm passionate about, and I kind of trailed off your question there, so viewer battles? Probably. I'd have to figure out what to do, because some people do tier systems like Smogon, and I don't really follow Smogon. I just go with what is in the actual games themselves, and I just enjoy playing it on the actual cartridges, Sun and Moon, Diamond and Pearl, etc., than a simulation online. So I'd be up for it. Just we'll have to figure something out and see if we can't do that. My question is, who is your favorite Animal Crossing character? And what was your first Animal Crossing game you played? Oh, we need to go in a little story time now. My first Animal Crossing game was the original Animal Crossing on GameCube. Animal Crossing Population Growing. I didn't really appreciate or even understand how Animal Crossing worked. It was a game you couldn't beat in, like, maybe, say, a few days or something. It's a game that you just kind of constantly check in on, and just the way you supposedly win is, you know, you make your town great, I think. I'm trying to think how it worked in the original. All I know is that you didn't want trash on the ground, and you planted flowers and trees. It was like per acre in that game, and I really didn't like that system compared to now. It was weird, because I would unfortunately play with the clock a lot, because, you know, I didn't have the patience to wait a day. I'd go forward in time, and I would just, unfortunately, mess up my game quite a bit. I tried a few different towns. I think my first one was called Tendo, just short for Nintendo. I think Animal Crossing is a lot better now than when it started. I can't say for certain because I've never played City Folk or Wild World. It was the first one, and then now with New Leaf, which I'm enjoying a lot more just because I'm not trying to rush or do anything. I'm just taking the game day by day and just having fun with it. If I were to pick a favorite Animal Crossing character, because like Pokemon, there's very few I don't like, I would have to pick Tank. Tank was my first neighbor in the GameCube version of Animal Crossing. He was just kind of there. I know he'd be kind of sleep deprived because I would play with the clock probably too much. But he was a fun villager to see about every day, and he'd just talk to me. It's like, oh, good to see you're surviving, and, you know, give me tips like a lot of villagers do on how to play the game. However, eventually, Tank moved away, and it really hurt at first. I just don't think I had a connection to that kind of character before. It was just sad to see him go. I look back on it now and think that's kind of what Animal Crossing is. You know, you grow and you learn and, you know, you make friends along the way. They don't always stay with you, but you can always make more and you always work out. Such is life. It's just a crossing. Yura asks, what's your favorite sandwich? Ooh, peanut butter and jelly. It's just so good. Alright, I'd like to close by saying thank you for the questions, and I hope to do this again. I hope not too long. If I get some more subscribers, I'll do another one of these, and sometimes I might just do another Q&A, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey Pikanjo, happy 500 subscribers, so proud of you, good job. You got to a point I have yet to reach. Been trying for years, but super cool that you made it up there. Like, awesome. Good for you.